Hello everyone, this is Zimmerdad from Family Gaming, coming to you again for a quick note. So in the last episode we went into the Nether, and I apologize that not the whole Nether trip was captured on video. Um, I'm still not sure what's happening in some of my recording software. Sometimes it just sort of glitches out, but not only that, there's it got really dark where I was. I need to remember that for YouTube videos. So the part I could share was still a little bit grainy. So I'll work on my end to try to clean up how things look when we're in the Nether. And but that was like the third trip into the Nether, where I lost some video. And there were some other things I did in between there where I decided to where I recorded building some equipment and doing some projects on here. I'm going to go ahead and catch you guys up on some of the other projects I've done here in the overworld on the base, and then when we get back, I'll introduce you to everything that I've done thus far, and we should be finished with our backlog of videos. So hang around, and I'll see you in a little bit. Bye. Let's look at something else we need to do. I am tired of using the clay buckets. We want to start making some regular buckets, especially we have to use iron plates. Now, in order to get iron plates, we could cast them in a plate cast, or we can use this crushing table. And the recipe for this, not so bad: aluminum, oak, and then some stone slabs. So let's look in here. I have some stone slabs that we can use. And I've smelted up some aluminum here, so we'll take this. And I have planks, so I probably could have done this one sooner. It's really not that big of a deal. So let's go ahead and put this here. Oh, don't want to skip that. Where's that achievement? I got some of this from sifting that nether rack, so we'll go ahead and claim that one. And Inferium from the nether mobs. Here we go. Crushing table complete. Alright. So there's a couple other things. I'm not ready to jump onto that just yet. But alright. So, and the other thing we need with the crushing table is a hammer. Look at the iron hammer. Grabs. Alright. And so if I have, yeah, I have some iron on me. So if I just right click with a hammer. There we go. Now it's doing automatically. So if we take those three, and now we have a bucket. And with the bucket, I think what I'm going to do is, well, for now, we're just going to hold on to it because I need to make this storage area next. But with that bucket, we can that way I don't lose it. With the bucket, we can make try to make a squid farm so we can get black ink so that we can use the enchanter we built. It's all getting very convoluted, but anyway, let me get started on that piece next. At this level, I put one bucket of lava and it poured out in four directions, and I waited till the four directions went all the way down. Doesn't look like I got all the lava to turn to stone. Hopefully I can catch it before it gets too far. But you see, from the one block, it made the obsidian right there, but then all the flowing lava turns to cobblestone. And then I'm going to clean up this little area here so I'm not just falling off. Okay. See how we're spawning squid there? We'll be able to use that hopefully to capture some squid, which is my preferred way of traveling up and down, but okay. So let's get rid of that water. And for now, we'll just make this portion as safe as we can. We're gonna get rid of this obsidian. It should be empty on the inside. Come on now. Yes, sweet. So, if we're gonna make this come down like this, I'll stand on this end. Put a torch there. And I'll use these blocks that I'm getting now to build a platform down at the bottom. So if we need to make a mob farm eventually, now I'm doing this initially for the ink sacks. Just want to make sure I have plenty of platform underneath me, and I do. Ooh, that's creepy. Worst case scenario, if I fall, I end up in a random location in the Nether, and I use the home function to teleport back. Man, this is really dark down here. This is Y level 10. I think it's probably low enough. if I pour a water bucket right down there, is it gonna fall a straight line? Looks like it. Alright, so I do the same thing on this side. Alright, I need to make more of a platform around it. Yes. Alright, so let's trade that for calamari. We'll do the zag, just because we haven't done that yet. There we go, leveled up the sword. Alright. That's interesting. Cool. So to finish the book and quill concept we had going, we get the book, we get the quill. Put the book, the quill there. All right, cool. And then we come back here. And so if we want to say, so XP boost, magnetic, auto smelt, protection, feather falling would be nice, respiration, aqua affinity, smite, sharpness. Looting. More loot when killed, we could do that. All right, so now that you're caught up on some of the things that we've been building up top, the other thing is the actual storage facility I've created up top. But here we still have our squid farm. I took the water out just so that we don't have constant entities being constantly generated down there. But I keep the water buckets here. And let's go up. And voila! So we already showed you how to make the storage drawers, and so I made 1x2s and 2x2s, and as you can see now we have them all locked. You can make this key sorted. You can make this key with some gold and an upgrade, drawer upgrade, and that's just a basic drawer surrounded by sticks. Okay. So let me explain how this is kind of working. This is the top of our portal. That's really just bad planning. But I will probably carpet this area. But I have these lights here in the floor. So when I was testing, here's our drawer controller. So let's look at some of the things that we have here on the quest. So if we go here, I think it's beta. Yeah. So I made the lock. So let's claim that. And I made the compacting drawer for our ores. and I made a drawer controller. That's what we were talking about just now. This is like the heart of this drawer system. So one thing I haven't made is the controller slave. So let's look at how that goes. So if we just type drawer, so this is the drawer controller. So you just need pistons, iron, stone, and then that's the compacting drawer. Needs the pistons, and then you need a diamond and some comparators for that one. Let's do slave. Oops, not salve. And slave is similar, but it just has a gold ingot. So I think we can probably make some of that now. But before I do that, let's show you another interesting piece of what is the bag storage. So we'll just do @loot. So this is the bag storage. Again, we have stone, iron, and a box. And what this does is it allows us to input all types of bags in here. See, it stores 222 of the common bags, these common loot bags. Now, in previous versions of Project Ozone, you could just combine 4 of these in your 4 crafting grid, and it would turn into a green. 4 greens turn into a rare, 4 rare, so on and so forth. But now that's disabled, and you can use this block, and you can cycle through the different kinds of bags that you want that are able to be converted. And so for one blue bag, you need 64 commons, right? And so I could just pull a blue bag out, and it does a conversion. We can cycle and then go right back to 1. So it doesn't get to all of them. Legendary, it's probably the most expensive one. We don't have enough, so it has that X on there. Oh no, it's not. Artifact. And then there's the blue. Which we just grabbed, and then it starts back over. So I'm going to leave it at rare for now. So one thing you could do is, unfortunately it doesn't work with the crates, but if you hold, see I have some stuff here, but if you hold shift and pop it in there, it empties whatever the contents are in there. Wheat. What a trolly little bag. Okay, so I went ahead and locked all of these so that I decide what goes in and what doesn't, and where it goes. And so we have a lot of our nether drops and stuff. There's some nether wood here. Also, this bloodwood is what I ended up using to upgrade my tools, my weapon for that Bloody Mary and ecological, and it gets these coagulated blood drops. And we're going to use that to simulate slime, so we can make sticky pistons, and then slime blocks, and eventually slime boots and slime sling, which is fun. And I know if you know what slime boots and slime sling does, you're probably thinking, why would you want that here? Well, we don't want it here. We're not ready to go there yet, but we probably are going to want it in the hunting dimension. So let's see here. So some things I have stored away. Some string. So we could just look at this, and so you see what's in my inventory now. So when I come over here, and if I double right click on here, whatever has a drawer dedicated to it will come out of my inventory and pour out into here. So if we look here, I have 23 of those blood balls. And all right, just for the sake of getting the quest, let's see what we can do here. So we'll need 3 of these for each one of those. So we can make 2, yep. And one thing we don't have is that. We'll do 3 and 3. Put that in there. Boom. Get a request. There we go. Create. Oh, and these drawers are also connected back here. Another good note is to make oak trim for your corners. So, because there's no, you still need to connect the walls of each of these drawers together, and so the trim still provides that connection. So we have here. And then the other concern is lighting up top, which is why I have these this glowstone up top. But at some drawers, as you start to fill them up, will start to really overfill. You don't want that. See, I can insert it here, and it goes all the way around to here. So we've got 150 of those right now. So we have all of our compacting drawers. So whenever I do sifting, I don't have to turn I don't have to turn everything myself into chunks. I just put them into the system, and it creates the chunks themselves. And so whenever I need a particular type of ore, I just pull whatever I need, and then I dump it into here. So very cool. I'm very excited about that. Starting to get some a little bit into at least organized. I wouldn't say automated just yet.